I'm Donnie Kirby of Team Legend Outdoors. This week we'll be hunting in our home state of Maryland with Donald Porkchop Miller and Darrin Kolich. Here in Western Maryland they have a 3-day early muzzleloader hunt in mid-October. Now these boys got their trail cameras out, they got their smoke poles ready, they've been seeing some decent bucks, they're ready to get into the woods.
So we're gonna head up here this evening and see what happens. Me and Kirby's been in the woods several times together, and unfortunately we haven't been able to connect with one another, so maybe this evening will be different. We're gonna go up here and find out what goes on for this evening's hunt. Y'all stay tuned and see what happens. Hey Kirby, we got plenty of time. I'm gonna stop here at the log cabin. I'm gonna get me a big juicy cheeseburger, big old glass of soda pop. We got plenty of time before we gotta get in the woods. So the only bad part is I forgot my wallet. Looks like you're gonna be paying this evening, so hope I don't upset you too much. We'll go in here and get something to eat, and we'll head to the woods. We got plenty of time, I believe. Well, so far this year, everything's been going pretty good. You know, we got a couple nice bucks on video. I ain't had much luck myself, but it ain't always about killing deer and everything. I mean, hanging out with these guys from Team Legend's been pretty fun. Everybody, you know, likes to joke and have fun and carry on, and it ain't always sitting in the woods, you know, at the house, driving to and from. Got Kirby over here. He's our pretty big prankster, jokester. But me and him, you know, we've been videoing together last year, this year. He had a little mishap last year and missed one while I was videoing him, and he videoed me a couple times and nothing just seemed to come close enough to get a shot at, so we're heading into the woods here and see if anything works out this time. But other than that, everybody's been doing great this year. Well folks, we just left the log cabin after having ourselves a good lunch. I'm all filled up now. We got about 3.5 hours of daylight left or so. We've been getting some real nice trail camera pictures of some 8 points and a nice 10 point coming in down here at this blind we're going to go to. So we're going to try to get in here, sneak in real quiet and get settled in and see what happens for this evening.
Well, we got to paint old Porkchop up here. He didn't lay out in the sun this summer. A little whitey. We're going to make him a little blacker, a little darker. Can't grow a mustache, you can't grow a beard, the poor little fella. But we're going to paint him up and make him look good.
I got Apache hair. Apache here, Apache there.
Yeah, he's a little bit of Indian. We're going to make him dark, because I'll tell you one thing, them deer see that big ugly mug, I know they're going to run. No offense, Mrs. Porkchop. I know I'm talking about your little Porky boy. He's a good kid. Oh, you're so handsome, I tell you, boy. Well, we'll let you see the end results here in a minute.
Well, folks, the man told you I had a big mug. Look at all the makeup he had to use.
That was new.
That was brand new.
And listen, we're a little lucky this evening because about 300 yards from here, we hear the farmer over there picking corn. So we're going to step back here and relax and hope old Porkchop gets one. I'm tired of videoing him. I don't get a chance to hunt anymore. Old Porkchop, I think he holds back too much. Right?
No, I don't hold back.
Okay, grab your muzzleloader and let's get ready.
Let's get her ready.
Porkchop's hunt started off slow with just a long beard and a few does and small bucks, but it didn't take long for the action to pick up.
Chop, small buck coming. All right. Big Daddy Rabbit's down.
Yeah, baby.
Porkchop to the rescue.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a little bright.
That's all right, buddy. That's what I'm
That's
talking
awesome,
about.
man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. That's a
Hey.
nice 10 point. We got a lot of photos of him. I'm so excited right now. I'm pumped.
Get the
Yes.
smackdown on. What'd you think when you seen him?
Well, I couldn't see out that window, but Kirby said, "Oh, there's a nice little buck coming." And then I don't know if he got it on footage, but there's one there's got a spike, and he had like 4 points on one side. And I'm like, man, I'm really not gonna shoot that thing. And then next thing I know, I seen white antlers coming out through there, and my heart started pumping. I was so excited.
I didn't think you was thinking that. I thought you was thinking about like you and your dad, your mom sitting around there eating them backstrap buddies. What I thought you was thinking about.
Well, you busted me, but I bet you were thinking about coming over and helping us.
Oh yeah. Well, let's go out here, buddy. I'll tell you one thing. We sat here all eating, had some deer come in, and they spooked on us. I don't know why, but I don't know what they seen or heard or whatever. But then, like I say, there's a couple more does come in. We've been sitting here for what? Since 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we've been sitting here since about 3 o'clock, and we seen a bunch of does out here in the field, maybe 200 yards out or whatever. But all of a sudden, we had one doe in here feeding around, and she kept looking back, and I heard something, and then Kirby had said, "Be still, here comes deer," and I seen some does come out, and then a little buck come out, and then here come this one out. So
Let's go out here and see your big buck.
Let's
buddy.
go take a
You
look
the
at
man.
it.
Hey, you look good. I got that white skin all.
you got me all painted up here, nice and good. I love it.
That's a good one. Let's go out here and look at it, buddy.
It's great. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, that's the one we come after this evening, buddy. Yeah, that's a nice one right there. It's a 10 point. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Get on over here, Kirby. You can help me talk about this hunt.
Tell you one thing, buddy. You was pumped up, wasn't you?
Pumped up ain't the word for it. That's a nice one.
That's a good buck. Yeah, we heard that noise in behind. We had some deer come in there to see, and he spooked on us. We don't know why, but then looked out the side of the blind there, and I seen two does come out. Then I seen a small buck, and all of a sudden this big. I think Porkchop actually seen him before me. I said, "There's a good one." Yep, that's a nice buck, and I'll tell you one thing. It took us a while. We was in there 3 days, and we hunted the first day and didn't see nothing. This is the second day of muzzleloader season here in Maryland, but Porkchop puts a smackdown on anybody, I'll tell you that.
The best thing about this hunt is me and Kirby was just in the box talking about how we hunted all last year together. We hunted some this year together, and me or him, neither one of us has ever killed a deer with either one of us videoing one another. So this is the first deer we got together. I was using his muzzleloader, so everybody all around, we had a wonderful night. This is the reason you come into the woods to hunt. Just exciting.
That's right, buddy. I'll tell you one thing, maybe it's took the monkey over her back.
I don't know if it took a monkey off our back, but I know it made me happy for tonight, buddy.
That's been a good one, buddy. I'll tell you one thing, that's a long time coming for us, but hopefully...
Hopefully it continues out and it's your turn now.
Right, but I ain't worried about the muzzle. I like to get one with the bow. I got a good stand down there towards Williamsport. We're gonna go down there and give that a try after this. We got one more day of muzzleloader season. If I don't get one in, we'll do some archery hunting. I'll put old Porkchop behind the camera there.
Yep, I'm all on it.
It's a good deal, buddy.
Yep, thanks, man. Hurry up.
Just fire it up. Go ahead. Chop got him loaded up and ready to go. Choppy feels the bit up, don't he?
Yeah, he feels the bit up, definitely. But when you're as excited as I am, getting him up in here ain't the big deal.
Okay, let's head down the road. Show the boys.
Let's go.
What do you think, Porkchop?
Well, after last night and that 10 point I shot, I'm still pretty excited.
That was a good night, wasn't it?
That was an awesome
good
night.
Buck,
Yep.
a good shot. Put him down.
That's awesome, but we checked the trail camera. We got some other 8 points and stuff coming in, and you was telling me on the way up here, Buck, you seen on the trail camera I didn't get to see yet.
Yeah, one we hadn't got a picture of, a real good 11-pointer.
Yeah.
I'd love to get cracking him tonight, but all the pictures were dark.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know, stuff may happen. Just hope the weatherman's right and this wind dies down.
Yeah, it's pretty windy now, but it's supposed to calm down before dark, so
Yeah.
I hope for the best.
Well, let's get Hunter dressed up here and head on back and see what happens this evening.
Get your gear on, boy. Let's do it.
Well, it's the last evening of the 3-day early muzzleloader here in Maryland. Porkchop, he shot a real nice 10 out of this box stand here last night. So we moved in here, been in here about a half hour. We're gonna let everything settle down, and it's the last evening, so hopefully we'll get a nice buck in here. If it gets real close to dark and we don't see a nice buck, we might even take a doe. So sit back, let everything settle down, and see what happens.
Deciding to go back and hunt the same stand where Porkchop shot his nice 10-point seemed to be the right choice, as right away deer started moving into the field to feed. Small bucks were showing up early, but with several mature bucks on the trail camera, the guys decided to let them walk and see what else might show up. Waiting turned out to be the right move as the bucks were getting bigger. It was tough not taking the first good shot that the buck presented, but getting footage of a deer this big in the mountains of western Maryland is rare, and something the guys won't forget anytime soon.
got nerves on that one. Phew. I believe we just shot a monster for here. We had some does and a small spike come in there early. And then Porkchop looked down and said he seen a shooter coming. It was a nice 8, good 8 there. But then he said there's a bigger one coming behind it. He wasn't lying. He was a good one. He had the heart pounding. I'm pretty sure I made a good shot. I heard he was crashing down through there. Looked like a real good 10 with a kicker. Whew, I'm pumped. I'm gonna calm down here, regroup, clean the gun, get it loaded, and give it about 20 minutes, and we'll go see what we got. Hopefully he's laying right down that hill. Give me some knuckles on that, boys. Got my son here with me in Porkchop video. He killed a dandy 10 round this same spot last night. I'll tell you what. We've had a full moon for this 3-day muzzleloader, and the deer hadn't been moving good as usual. But we stuck it out to the last day, last light, and I hope it ends up good. Well, we come down here to where the buck run in to the pines here. There's good blood. Just gonna ease on down here a little bit. You can see way out through here, so I expect all the crashing we heard came to the far. See the white belly right down there, boy. You got him. Got him, Chelsea. Right down here. Let's go look at it. Man, that's a horse of a buck there now. I'll tell you what, it's just unbelievable. That is a heck of a buck. We couldn't have had a better 3-day early muzzleloader. Chop killed a 10 last night. I got this 11 tonight. Made a perfect shot on him. He didn't go 30 yards once he hit down through the pines here. He's a nice mature buck. I couldn't be happier. What do you think, boy?
He's a dandy.
He really is a dandy. Hopefully we can get the fuller down here close to get him out, because he's a big deer. Well, now the work begins. We'll get a tag on him, get him field dressed. What do you think, boy?
Yeah, definitely getting him mounted.
Yeah, be hard not to.
Thanks for tuning in to Team Legend Outdoors and sharing our outdoor experience with us. Join us next week as we take you on another outdoor adventure. Remember, exercise your freedom to hunt and your right to own and bear arms. And from Team Legend Outdoors, we thank all those who served.